Hello, my name is Rachel, and I am the Thrifty Crocheter. And I'm sitting down here on the floor because I have another yarn haul for you. This is a gifted yarn haul, and I have a story that goes with it. Here's the story, and you have to listen to it all. You have to listen to it all. I have a dad who has Parkinson's, and my daughter works at a retirement home that has boxing for people with Parkinson's. I mean, they punch heavy bags, they do speed bags, they do all kinds of other physical and mental exercises and vocal exercises. And when we're there on the day that she works, we stop and have lunch at this retirement home. And I am wearing this shirt. I crochet so I don't choke people. Save a life, send yarn. And one of the residents saw me with that shirt, and she recommended me that I am her mom, and she asked me if I really do crochet, and I'm like, yeah. We're like, yeah. If I can return the bedroom into a craft room, and I kind of crochet like all the time. I make stuff all the time, and so she's like, you know what? Just after you guys are done, come upstairs and I'll show you what I got, because she said she has like a ton of yarn, and she was not kidding. In her little apartment, in her bedroom, her bed was just covered in boxes, and her floor was covered with boxes full of yarn. And and she crochets too, and she had her daughter crochets and her granddaughter crochets. But before all that, she was gifted all this through somebody else's grandma that crocheted and knitted, and it was put in storage, but the person who was paying for it couldn't, when the grandmother passed away, couldn't pay for the storage, so it was taken out of storage and put into this trailer horse trailer cart thing, and was brought to her, and she brought it all home. Okay, this is Lily's Sugars and Cream denim, and there was, it's packaged like this. There's like six skeins of this in here, and there were still easily like 3 or 4 bags just of this color, Okay, I didn't see any more of this one. This is Red Heart Roll With It Melange. It's 100% acrylic. 5.29 ounces, 300, there's 2 skeins in here, 389 yards. Inspirations, Red Heart. Of course, it's Coats and Clark. I was trying to see what the colorway was, so I didn't have to take this out of the bag. This is Roll With Me Melange. Catwalk. I think that's the color, Catwalk. Isn't that pretty? Okay, and some of these came with this, and I asked about what this was, and she goes, yeah, I know, I wanted to know what that was too. There's scissors in here. There's a pair of scissors in here. So I didn't only get yarn, but I get scissors. Okay. Some Bernat Softy Baby, Yarn Inspirations Bernat Softy Baby. 5 ounces, 342 yards, 3 weight, and it's called Lemon. I'm not sure if I've ever used Softy Baby. I probably haven't gotten those, but this is Softy Baby. Bernat Softy Baby Yarn Inspirations. I don't know Yarn Inspirations on Bernat, but they do. Karen Simply Soft, 100% acrylic, 6 ounces, 170.1 grams, 315 yards. And then this is, it's called Off-White. And I guess it is kind of an off-white, but it's almost giving a yellowish color. It doesn't really, the camera isn't really, here's another pair of scissors. Or as my dad would say, skizzers. The inspirations, Karen Simply Soft. Light Country Peach. 3 skeins of that. This one I haven't been able to Simply Soft. Karen Simply Soft. The inspiration. Bone. This is like a tan color. It's called Bone. 3 skeins of that. And a pair of scissors. Red Heart Soft Baby Steps. 5 ounces, 141 grams, 256 yards. I'm trying to see if it had an actual name for this shade of purple. Lavender. Yes. Soft Baby Steps. I don't think I've ever heard of that from Red Heart before. There's 3 in there. We're almost done. Some Karen Simply Soft. Oh, some more of that Bone. So I have 2 of those now. So now I have 6 skeins of Bone. Bernat Softy Baby Cotton. It's like a white cream, like a creamy white color and an off-white color. I was trying to look up the colors, like all kind of. About a couple of these said on there, this is a set. Do not separate. And last one, your inspiration, Red Heart with Love, Premium. Okay, we go. 7 ounces, 198 grams. 370 yards. And oh, the color is Mallard. I think Mallard is the color. It's like a blue color. Interesting shade of blue and a turquoise blue. So I'm sorry about all the. And there's another pair of scissors. There's one, 2, 3, 4. 4 scissors. And she's still, I mean, this was all, not just from one box. And she would take a box home. And there were still several other boxes she still had, and these were all full skeins. A lot of them in their bags, just like I showed you before, 2 and 3 skeins. And there were some, that were just had, well, this is already mine. But some of them were in skeins like this by themselves. Where she had several of one color, and she had 3 orange, and she had she had 2 different shades of greens that were like that. She had some other Christmas colors. She just had fall colors, Christmas colors, spring colors, baby yarns, crochet thread, and I want to be this lady's best friend so bad. And what's sad, I want to be her best friend just so I can have her yarn. That was terrible. That was sad. That bad. Bad. I'm so tickled. I mean, I'm a complete stranger. A complete stranger. I'm a complete stranger to her. She's a stranger to me. Dad and I are just getting ready to order our food, and she just comes over and sits with us at the table, and she's like, "Do you know how to crochet?" I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Seriously, do you know how to crochet?" "Yeah, I've been doing it for years." And we figuring out turn our room into a craft room, and I have a library of books. I have tons of yarn. I'm always making stuff. I have a YouTube channel. The whole 9 yards. And she didn't give me she didn't give me everything. She let me pick out a box, and I mean, if I had the strength to, I would have taken more, but I didn't want to be like that. I mean, I was just grateful for what she was going to give me. And she was going to let me pick out whatever I want. She let me come in her apartment and pick out whatever I wanted. And I was just going to blindly grabbed one of the boxes just so she can have a whole box out of her apartment. And like maybe 1 or 2 other little things just to help her put a dent into her pile. Because I didn't want to, be in there all day and picking out this and picking out that. I just wanted to, I wanted to be nice. I didn't want to, I didn't want to overspend my time. It was like, you know what, I'm just going to blindly grab one of the boxes and go. Because she's just being so nice and doing this for me. And it was so cool because, excuse me, when Dad and I got done eating, and my daughter took me upstairs where her room was, I swear this lady was waiting for us. I swear she was waiting for us. Got out of the elevator, went down the hall, and there she was sitting in this hall, in this little common area, sitting at a table, putting together a puzzle. And it's like she was right there just waiting for us so she could take me down to her room and show me everything and tell me this wonderful story. I am just so grateful and thankful and blessed and amazed and just awestruck, and just the kindness of strangers, and just flabbergasted, and just I am just so grateful and thankful and amazed at the kindness of strangers sometimes. It was such a blessing. It really was. This was just the highlight of my day. It is the highlight of my day. And especially after not getting any sleep, but you may or may not be able to tell it in my face, but I just, for some reason, I could not sleep. My mind would not shut up. I was having all kinds of strange conversations that were either ones I've actually had or imagined, and rethinking stuff from the past, remembering a lot of stuff from the past. And why does your mind do that? Why on earth does your mind do that? Sometimes when you can't sleep, that's when your mind just decides, oh yeah, let's way overthink everything in my life right now. Way overthink things that happened a lifetime ago, and why did I do this? Why did I do what? Can't change it. It was in the past, so why are we still dwelling on this? Just because our mind can't go to sleep, and so our mind just has to wander. Anyway, you're probably tired of hearing me talk. But I just had to share that wonderful, wonderful story about how I got this yarn and all this yarn. Let's see. We got 6 here. I'm going to reshow this again. So here's the 6. 2 more. 7, 8. There's 2 there. 7, 8, 9, 10. 13. 16. 19. 22. 25, 28, 30. How about that? 30 skeins for free. Brand new, never been used, and like 5 pairs of scissors. I think it was. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5. Yeah, 5 pairs of scissors. Man, you can't beat that. You just can't beat that. And all for free. Brand new, never been used. I am going to have to find. I'm going to have to dig deep and find the perfect pattern to use for all this. But that's future Rachel's problem. That is future Rachel's problem. This is twice within a short amount of time that I have been gifted yarn. I'm so happy and so blessed and so thankful and grateful for people. I really am. When a stranger decides to say, hey, I have this wonderful gift for you. Would you like some? Like, she didn't even say, hey, you have to pay me for this. She said, no, I'm going to get rid of it. She was like, I need to get rid of this. I need to get rid of this. I need to get rid of this. Here, it's yours. Go take whatever you want. And have whatever. And I was like, I love you. But I don't make doilies, so I didn't take any of the crochet thread. At least not generally, I don't make doilies, but anyway. Sorry, I was thinking about something else. Because I'm just so tickled. I'm so thrilled and so happy. If you've ever been gifted the kindness of somebody's heart, especially by a complete stranger, because of situations that it just happens to fall in your lap, and it's just like, wow. What a God wink. What a God wink that was. Yes, it was. That was a God wink. Everything just fell right into place for me today. Thank you, God. It really was. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to let you all go. Love y'all. Bye.